Hey, here we go. It's 4 o'clock in Switzerland. It's time for the third of the 5-minute workout live version for today. The plan is I'm going to choose 5 different chords in these 5 different videos. And today, right now, not today, it's all today, is the minor 7th. So I was thinking about minor 7th chords. Quick review of minor 7th. So if you're making a C minor 7, you might do this, right? C, E flat, G, B flat, if you're making it on C. Has a minor 3rd, has a minor 7th. But we're going to make them with sharps, because I like living in sharp land. So our same C minor 7 will be with a D sharp and an A sharp. What I want to do specifically today is I was thinking about, like, this C minor 7 has 2 pedals, one on either side, D sharp and A sharp. There's 2, if you look at all 12 minor 7s that exist, if you think about them, spelling them in sharps, there are 2 that require 3 sharps. So one of them is D sharp, and if you don't play the 5th. Did I mention I don't play the 5th? I almost never play the 5th, because you don't really need it. So a D sharp, that's one of the ones we're going to play around with today. In fact, I'd like to go between the C minor 7 we just played, this D sharp and A sharp, and the D sharp minor 7. What's nice about the fact, life is sort of fair. You have 3 pedals, it's true, C and D with the left foot and F sharp with the right foot, but you can also slide in. So let's do something like, let's do 4 groups of C sharp, 4 groups of D sharp, with noodling in the right hand if you like. We're going to do them, if you've seen this before, then, if you've worked together before, then you know I like playing the 3 notes first, and then on the offbeat playing the top 2 notes. I'll put in a metronome. Let's see here. So it'll be like, yeah, and then 4 times. A 1, 2, 3, C. Here comes the D sharp, D, F, C, all sharp. Let's go back to the C. If you're feeling comfortable, put in some right hand. Last time, C. See if you can slide in. D sharp, good. Let's do it one more time. I like that sliding. D sharp, D, F, C. Okay, let's look at the other chord that has 3 sharps. You can think about it, it's A sharp, which makes sense because A sharp, or A minor, like D minor, is one of the minors you get for free. No pedals, just strings. So, to make the balance, then if you want to have A sharp, E flat, you have to move 3 pedals. Let's kind of combine that with, let's combine it with C. Yeah, we'll go something new, something old. So, we'll start with our C. So it'll be D and A, outside 2 pedals, going to, they both move in, G and A and C. So we like, yeah, let's just do it. 4 each. C and then A sharp. A 1, 2, 3, go. Here comes the A sharp. 2, 3, go. Back to the C. To the A sharp with the anticipated slide. We could also try using the same sliding, go back to the C. And what about, I was using my D sharp and my A sharp. Here comes the A sharp. let's do two different ones. We did the C, we did D sharp, we did A sharp. I think that there are 5 that involve 2 or more pedals. In fact, there are 5. The last ones we didn't do were F, which has a G sharp and a D sharp. And then last one is G sharp, B, F. So we have this, F, G, D, so there's neighbors there, up a 5th, F, G sharp, D sharp, going to this kind of, the finger feel of this is sort of normal, right? It looks like a normal, like a 7th chord spaced in thirds. We're going to go to the 5th, of course, and then, because the G7 would be this, G dominant, we're just raising these 2 here. If we raised also the B, it'd be a G sharp dominant. Anyway, so let's do F, there are 2 pedals, and then I'm going to release both pedals and slam down the F and the G. F and G. A 1, 2, 3, F. F, G sharp, D sharp. Here comes the G sharp, B, F sharp. Ironically, that makes it into a half diminished. But it doesn't matter. Our left hand is still playing. Here's the F again. So always 4 times, 4 measures of these 2 chords. Back to the G sharp. I really like the foot feeling. Being on both sides, left side. Now the right side double. Yeah. All right, last thing. Okay, I know that was last thing, but this is really the last thing. Let's do the triple pedals. Let's do the D sharp and the A sharp. So remember the D sharp was this. D, C, and F. And then so it's the 2 leftmost pedals plus an F. And the A sharp is the opposite. It's the 2 rightmost pedals plus the C sharp. And the F and the C, they're both the 2nd pedal in from the middle. So they're sort of the same, isn't it? Here we go. Let's do D 4 times, then A sharp. Or D sharp and A sharp. Starting with D sharp. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the A sharp. Back to the D sharp. The A sharp. To the D sharp. Let's stay here. All right, nice. So we played around with the 5 seemingly more complicated, but as you see, they're fun, minor 7th chords. There's 2 remaining workouts today. We're dealing with half diminished and then diminished. If you like this stuff, if you wanted to do more, you could go here. Does it work? It works. Oh my God, technology. You could go to this, or a simpler version. You can go, it's on my website, which is harplab.net. And then just look for the 5-minute club, and there are hours of these hours. And a new one that comes every week with some interactive stuff down the pipeline line as well. Anyway, thanks for spending these minutes with me. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and maybe see you in an hour. All right, bye for now.